Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So I want to talk about, this morning I want to talk about wounded women. A lot of us in today's world are trying to make relationships, or tried to make a relationship with a wounded woman, and as a result, we have been in misery. That's what happens when you got to say I'm just work it out. It could be because it's something in her childhood that she never recovered from, like maybe events. And it's like, women, when they wounded, they still gonna try to get with somebody, and they gonna expect you to patch up wounds that you probably don't even know about in its entirety. And even if you do, it's for her to patch up those wounds, not you. So this is one of the main reasons. I said main, I was finna say religion, why a lot of relationships fail. Y'all already know that I believe that women are usually the orchestrators of the demise of the relationship, or the breakup, or whatever. And I say this because most men, they will break up with a woman. Like, I broke up with many women, and it was for this reason. I got something on my face. I just didn't know exactly. But as my wisdom has grown, looking back and looking at the present, that was the reason why I was breaking up with these women. Like, let's go to my ex-girlfriend before my current soon-to-be ex-wife. So she hated her father. She hated her father, and I used to try to explain it to her. Like, look, you can't be doing that to your father. That's why he did that. So her father slapped her one time, and she hated him ever since that slap. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, like, how could a woman who hates her own father love me? That's what I'm thinking. So she said, basically, she jumped up in his face and was yelling at him, and he slapped her. I'm not condoning this type of behavior, but when y'all gonna stop doing that to y'all parents? It's not how you're supposed to behave yourself with your own parents. You supposed to honor your mother and father. But she, like I said, hopped up in his face and got smacked. And it was a problem. Like that was a problem. Like, the more she wasn't like a horrible girl, but the more she tried to get closer, the more I backed up, because it's like, the thing about being in your 20s is sometimes you really do be knowing stuff, and you be more quick to react to it than when you get older. You just be trying to patch over stuff. But she was wounded. Then some of them didn't even have a father in their life. So they'll play this tough girl, or they'll be this needy girl. Then you had the ones that allow their siblings' wounds to become their wounds. So, y'all ever seen this? This how it be. your siblings. Is this dude blocking my driveway? Your siblings are telling you about their man problems, so you try to act like you are in control of your situation, and a lot of time when they do that, they mess up their situation. You want to be the Miss Big Bad Girl. Well, I'll never take that, and I'll never do that, and blah, blah, blah. And when they do that, they end up in affairs of some kind themselves. They end up being a person who can't receive correction. Another way they be wounded is by their mothers. Everybody think, well, not everybody, but a lot of people think they have a good mother. And sometimes your mother can be a good mother, but not a good wife. Or sometimes they'll start out as a good wife, but over time they'll become bitter and resentful of the man they with. And this is something you have to watch, because history does often repeat itself. So if your girlfriend or your wife mother is this way, then it's a very good chance that when your girlfriend or wife gets old, she's going to follow that pattern, especially if she has a relationship with her mother or love her mother, so on and so forth. She'll end up being like that. If her mother shies away from sex or tries to get out of it, she'll be the same way. Very likely. Sometimes, not every time, but very likely. If her mother is slick at the mouth, she'll become the same way. If her mother sits around and looks at men, sitting on the porch looking at men, TV, at work, she'll become the same way. See, the wounds that a person has, in particular women, they're all different. Like, it's all different types of things that can bring those wounds in. And when they wounded, man, I'm telling you, I believe this is one of the reasons why guys be trying to pump and dump. Because think about it. As you talk to somebody, as you vet somebody, you're going to get to know them, right? And you get to know a wounded woman, you're like, well, she got too much going on. I just want to smash. Me personally, I don't believe in that. I just believe in moving on and seeing what else is out there. Then you marry these women and it's like all of that stuff is going to come out on you. You move these women in, all that stuff going to come out on you. All those wounds. The blood from them wounds. You going to have to clean it up. That's why people be like, nah, man, I'm just trying to have a little fun out here. So, that's another reason. Yep. The family ties cause wounds. Create wounds. Stuff that they had to watch going on. I ain't gonna never be that. I ain't gonna never take that. And in their mind, they'll think the guy could be a good guy. But in their mind, they'll think that he's putting them through something. Look, man, y'all don't have to be in no relationship. What am I gonna do? I talk about this stuff. What am I gonna do? Would I get in another relationship? Yeah, I would. I would. But that person gonna have to be demonstrating high quality. I'm gonna still deal with women, but I'm not getting in a relationship with no woman like this. I ain't getting in no relationship with no wounded woman. I ain't getting in no relationship with no woman to try to tell me what to do. I ain't getting in no relationship with a woman that's not a team player, selfish, don't want to help, don't want to share. I'm not doing that no more. And listen, man, when you get out of a relationship with these chicks, they'll play this game like you know. When you know a person, you almost know how it's gonna go when you break up with them. And your mind should be programmed not to fall for none of that. Women that want you to lose instigate. That and listen, we're gonna talk about Jezebel a little more today. I think I urge and encourage other content creators that will watch this. If you can break down Jezebel, how Jezebel is, just keep every now and then, even if it's once a week, keep making videos on her. I'm telling you, just that topic alone, you'll be helping all kind of guys. You just don't know. Because that's one of the main things they dealing with, especially guys that's into the Bible. And guys who have a woman who's claiming or who is into the Bible. That's the main thing you're going to deal with. It's Eve. It was Eve that first had to deal with it. Adam had to deal with her. So, when they wounded, man, you ain't going to get nowhere with them. Oh, we've been together 25 years, 27 years. Yep. And if she's wounded, y'all spent that whole 25 year silent treatment, you off and on the couch, arguing. You ain't fooling nobody. You just one of them guys that try to keep all your business to yourself. That's dangerous too. People like that is dangerous. When somebody telling you to get married, man, one of the main things you need to do, you need to twist their arm, not literally, but get them to talk about the bad aspect. And you don't want to hear the good. Make them talk about the bad. And then if they got a lot of stuff, be like, you telling me to get married and you got all that going on, and shut them right up. Just shut them right up. And I'm not trying to hear that financial problem. That's what you're supposed to work through. These chicks, they'll start acting brand new on you the minute stuff don't work out financially. I'm like, oh, so all that other stuff, you was only acting like that because you was getting your way, everything was going good. Look, man, that ain't no life companion. Don't let them do you like that. If you lose your job or you lose your business or something go wrong with you financially, and they start acting different, man, get rid of them. Because when you come back up, they don't deserve to partake. They're trying to disrespect you because you go through a financial period of struggle. Nah, that ain't how it work. That ain't how it work. Then you got guys on here telling dudes not to date if they in this situation. But they was dating when they was in the situation. I told y'all, some people just think they better than you. That's the elitist mindset. People who think they better than you. You try to be friends with somebody like that, y'all just gonna fall out. And this is one of the ways you know when somebody think they better than you. Everything you come up with, they trying to get you to do something else. Like some of our arguments through the years, it was that right there. Like one time, get this. One time, right? My delivery business. I said, I'm gonna do this, this is how I'm gonna do it. She was watching some other dudes or something. Probably was looking at them. Who knows? Who cares? I come home like, I think you should do that. That just set me off, man. Like, why is she trying to get me to be like the next man? Wounded people can't see straight. Remember on Rocky IV, when Rocky told Duke, he said, I can't see, it's three of them. And Paulie said, hit the one in the middle. He said, Duke said, right, hit the one in the middle. How is a wounded woman going? A wounded woman is like how Rocky was on that scene. He said, I can't see. It's three of them. The only difference is they ain't gonna hit the one in the middle. They gonna hit you. You in their corner, telling them to hit the one in the middle. They ain't gonna hit the one in the middle. They gonna hit you. Remember how Martin, when he was fighting Tommy Hearns, how he turned to the referee like the referee was Hearns? Because he wasn't thinking clearly because Hearns was hitting him in his head. That's one of the funniest episodes of all of them, by the way. But he turned to the ref and was trying to fight the ref. That reminds me of what they do. They turn and try to fight the person that's with them. Or just trying to keep them from getting hurt. I'm just telling y'all, man. Just telling you, man. You need women, NEED. You ain't gonna get nothing done. You gotta keep them in their proper place. Then you get to having kids with them. And now, guess what? Now, if you leave them, they be knowing, I'm going to just get them for this. I'm going to just get them for that. No. You don't let them just get you. Because they should have dealt with all that stuff in their life that contributed to the breakup. They had to watch domestic abuse. So now they trying to act tough with you. And you ain't even like that. Yelling at you. Trying to fight you. Don't go for that. Do not fight these women. Y'all know what I say. If you beating up the new dude, is she trying to act better towards than you? And she trying to help him, then that's when you smack the mess out of him. Just that self-defense. You don't let her come to you trying to help the next man. Other than that, you don't touch her, man. Don't fight her. Just get away from around her. Let her be. And matter of fact, if she not having sex with you, what are you losing? That's the main thing they there for. That's the main thing they should be doing. You ain't losing nothing. If she half performing, that's like not performing. Or if she not performing. What I don't get about guys is how do you have somebody around you that's holding a grudge against you? Y'all be working jobs like that. Y'all be in relationships like that. When they holding a grudge against you, you don't change them. People don't change like they used to. You just get away from around them. But anyway, we got more videos to come. And as I always say, you ain't gonna get nowhere with no wounded woman. You might as well just do this.